Hey there, this is new. Oh yes, this is the man, the myth, and far from the legend, Moto POV. Sheesh, get something more original, why don't you? Welcome to the first of many comprehensive Italian stallion, knee dragon squid bragging moto reviews, or whatever you might call this. I'm your sole host, Max, and yes, that is my name. Are you guys finally happy? And today, we're going to look into this legend of the Aprilia RSV4X. Back in 2009, Aprilia's spaghetti-eating scientists had enough playing around in their little sandbox, and it was time to put their big boy pants on and face their rival Ducati boys in a game of My Superbike is Better Than Yours. That year, 2009, the first model of the RSV4 was born, and wow, what a success it was. It had at its heart a liquid-cooled 4-stroke Salami Biscotti 999cc V4 engine. Whew, that is a mouthful. With a maximum power output of 180 horse-purs and 115 newton meters of torque. This is not one thing to play with. Fast forward
10 years later.
With countless models and editions, these scientists still did not have enough. The Panigale was Ducati's baby and wildly successful over the years with countless Superbike championships, record top-line revenue, and a fan base that would literally spend anything. This bolt is literally $100. Aprilia wanted to bring a new, exciting, spicy meatball to the table. The X in the model name stands for the number 10, which is exactly how many highly exclusive, spicy Superbike sandwiches will be built. Funny though that this was released to the public for purchase at an offer price of 39,900 euros, even though all 10 bikes sold out in a matter of hours. What makes this bike extra special is that it's prepared by Aprilia Racing rather than on a production line. The engine makes an 8 extra horsepower, bumping the total to 225. It just weighs in at a whopping 165 kilograms or 372 pounds, and it's the first Aprilia available with their ANN, which is the Aprilia No Neutral shifter. This places the neutral below the first gear to avoid that awkward first to second missed shift. It's also the first Aprilia to offer Brembo GP4 MS calipers, which are machined from a solid block of Italian sweet metal. The very spicy RSV4X is built around a 65-degree V4 engine, and it's derived from the RSV4 1100 factory. The claimed dry weight, like I said before, is 372 pounds, and it's due to the super sweet carbon fairing and a lighter fuel tank as well. Also, there's a racing push button panel for adjusting the main electronic controls. Man, this thing is so equipped, I want one. But there are numerous aluminum details such as the clutch lever, the front brake lever, guard adjustable foot pegs, the upper steering plate, and many more. All these important details make for a faster, weight-saving, mechanical superbike machine. The Aprilia RSV4X also comes with Marchesini forged magnesium wheels and Pirelli slick tires. But the piece of resistance is the massive 1100cc V4 engine that's been completely revamped, all the way from the distribution system overhaul and the adoption of the new intake camshafts, valve return springs, and caps. Lastly, a noteworthy mention, the original air filter has been replaced with a sprint filter element. This is the same unit used by the Aprilia Racing in MotoGP. This is currently the air filter with the highest permeability. It's ridiculous. Available on our market. Also, as well as being waterproof, just in case you want to take your RSV4 in the ocean. Moving on to that oh so sweet V4 sound. I'm not sure in 2009 what those Biscotti boys were smoking, but I can without a doubt say that this engine is the pinnacle of musical sex to your ears. The Aprilia racing team did this thing right to a T, and the Aprilia RSV4X would inherit that sweet, sweet sound and milk it even further. The RSV4X has an Akrapovic exhaust system that features titanium manifolds and a carbon tailpipe piping out a whopping 217 horsepower pre-tune. But when purchasing this meatball, electronic tuning is guaranteed by a specific ECU mapping from a dedicated Aprilia mad scientist with dedicated track settings. These components ensure an increase in maximum power from already beefy 217 horsepower from the standard RSV4 model to an impressive 225 horsepower of the RSV4X. In the end, the RSV4X has flown quite considerably under the radar. With only 10 initial models made, the only true motoheads knew of their existence. Even when I myself had the chance to see one in person, I was in disbelief. The combination of matte bright colors with all carbon everything made for a delicious treat my eyes could not comprehend. Honestly, I'm a fan of the red, the black, and the green paint scheme. This bike looks like it would absolutely tear up the track. But the legend of the X Series did not end there though, because not soon thereafter, in the depths of the Italian Stromboli Aprilia racing factory, a new Super Naked had its eyes on that prize.